let's go through a roll of quarters. Right off the bat, we got a 22 Sally Ride, and we got 2021's Crossing the Delaware, brand new. 3 of them so far. We will see if we find any more. So far, 4 pretty much brand new Crossing the Delawares. Can't beat that. Most 1965s that you'll find already have their entire rim gone. So I'd say if you find any quarters from the 60s that still have their rim, they are still somewhat in pretty nice shape. And yeah, I would just put them in a stack and make a roll out of them, honestly. At this point, I think I'm just gonna start putting every single quarter from the 60s, even if it's completely circulated, in its own roll. I feel like having them labeled that way in the future will be extremely beneficial. If I want to sell full rolls of like 60s or 70s, you know, I could just go on there and label them and get a few extra dollars for all the rolls that I saved and organized, basically. Lately, pretty much anything from the 90s I've been saving, but I'm definitely going to be able to start to make more rolls of these because there are a lot of quarters from the 90s that are still available that just have minute scratches on them. I would say the coins are actually in mostly higher grade, most coins from the 90s still, and that's why I love keeping them. The bird on the backside is always cleaner for some reason. Whatever the composition is on the backside, it is always a lot cleaner than the front, and the front's field always picks up more scratches than anything. So yeah, really, if you find a front coin, you know, from the 90s that is almost uncirculated, you flip that back over almost all the time, it's going to look really, really nice. I guess it's just a design that they chose. Anytime that I find the commemoratives with their luster still on them like this, I keep them. This one's in really nice shape still. We got Flock Island, 2018. I love... Oh, look at the design. That is great. Big old bird. That might be one of my favorite new coins for the time being, because the Edith Kanaka Ole is still #1 on my quarter list, but man, I really, really still love commemorative coins. These are so easy to collect, you guys. I've been finding a lot of these coins in higher condition. If you find these that are all, you know, if you see one of these that, you know, catches your eye, I would put it away too. This one's probably on the cusp of being completely circulated and losing its, collectability, but I'd say it's still, still got most of its original shine. Look at that. Could be a lot better though. The back though, I've seen a lot of these that I've capsuled up that are just brand spanking new. Nice to see a brand new Wilma Mankiller in there too. This was one of my favorites when they released it. I love this design on the front. I love how it looks like the half dollars almost. I think that's what they were going for, just a more classic. It honestly gives it a more Indian feel too. You know, he has like a lock on the back and everything. It really does give Washington like an Indian feel, kind of. But it really gives me, half dollar vibes. But I love me a good old Wilma Mankiller quarter. Here we have a quarter from 1983 that is in better condition than it should be in. It'll just go in my pile of quarters from the 80s. I really love keeping anything from the 80s that still has its full rim. The end of this roll, we have a Salt River Bay, which is one of my favorites from 2020, probably if not my favorite design. This design, the Maya Angelou quarter, which honestly for 2022 was my favorite design. I collected this and I found this one the least out of all of them. Look at that beautiful quarter. Wow. This is in nice shape, y'all. Wow, that's going in my keeper pile. These are just such nice, these are in such nice condition. It just blows my mind. We got a Vata. We got the Vata Parala Muir. I can't pronounce that. Muir. Love this quarter too. I can't pronounce it though. It's very hard to pronounce. Brand new state. Our keeper pile this time was just about as big. We pretty much kept just about half of this roll. And look at the quality of them. Look at the quality of these quarters compared to some of. Look at the shine on those. That's my keeper pile. Look at that shine. Most of these are definitely very nice brand new quarters. And yeah, I know I'm not really doing this system any good by keeping them, but also there's too many of them, and I want to keep them. Really hope everybody has a great rest of their day, and yeah, I'll see you soon. This is a good old-fashioned quarter hunt. We found a bunch of brand newies. I'll see you soon, yo.